Ladies on My Talk 1071, they are dishing up nutrition.
When people skip meals and their blood sugar level gets too low, that actually does create a stress response in the body. So it triggers the adrenal glands to release cortisol, which is a fat-storing hormone. And so to lose weight, we really need to avoid stress, especially this stress response that comes from a starvation diet.
Good golly, ain't that the truth? So the radio program is what caught the attention of a Star Prairie, Wisconsin woman. Her goal wasn't to lose weight, actually. Instead, she wanted to finally live pain-free.
So that is why she turned to Nutritional Weight and Wellness, finally figuring out the role certain foods were playing in her body. This is fascinating. Twin Cities Live reporter Kelly Hansen has Madeline's story.
What are you making there?
I'll use half of this for the noodles I'm going to make out of the zucchini. And some of the chicken will go in with that.
8 years ago, this wasn't possible for Madeline Bader.
I'd been to see multiple doctors, physical therapists, chiropractors, massage therapists, acupuncture, you name it, I tried it.
Standing at her stove meant excruciating pain, back spasms she calls debilitating.
And saute this up just a little bit, don't want to overcook it. I figured somebody had to know what was wrong with me and how to fix it.
That somebody was Nutritional Weight and Wellness.
Some more of the mushrooms and onions. I'm going to save some of this for my spinach for later. What I found out was that I have a lot of food sensitivities. And when I gave up the foods that my body didn't like, it was a complete and total turnaround. So I'm going to dump this in.
Each individual can either digest or not digest certain foods properly. Between food allergies and intolerances and whether or not they have inflammation for their specific body is what we do, is what we figure out.
Melanie Beasley is a nutritional weight and wellness dietitian. She says what Madeline was experiencing, like most of her clients, is inflammation. And that's often caused by food.
Anything from cancer to diabetes to heart disease, anxiety, depression, ADD, ADHD. Any system that is impaired in the body has a direct effect with nutrition support.
Do you find that you've lost weight on
I
this
have
program?
lost weight, yes.
I mean, I don't know how you wouldn't. This is all super healthy,
and
very clean.
So I eat 3 meals a day, and I have 3 snacks a day. And when people see me at work, it's like, you're eating again. I'm like, yeah, how do you not weigh 300 pounds? Because I'm eating again.
Yeah.
I'm eating again, and I'm eating healthy.
Here at Nutritional Weight and Wellness, you meet one-on-one with a dietitian like Melanie to find out what your goals are and what's going on inside your body.
Once we have sort of a nutritional picture of them and what's going on with their health and what their personal goals are, then we can start affecting change. And nutrition is key.
The lettuce is for any wraps that I might decide I want to take with me. I've already washed it. And I love the butter lettuce because it just works really well for a wrap.
We give them hope, really, that there's a plan specific to you to achieve your goals.
It's very important to have good gut health, and I didn't.
Madeline's learned so much about her health, she's now teaching nutrition classes at Nutritional Weight and Wellness.
I've seen blood pressures go down. I've seen people come off of some of their diabetes medication. Cholesterol goes down, weight goes down, moods go up, energy goes up. I mean, you know, it's a win-win as far as I'm concerned.
That is so incredible. So Melanie Beasley is here with us. Melanie, we're so happy that you're here. You know, I look at that story and I think, what a miracle that she didn't just give up. Because I think a lot of people go, okay, I've been to so many doctors and they just say this is the way that it is and I don't know what to do about it. And they just feel exhausted and run down. And I have to imagine there are lots of chronic conditions that you're seeing people living with. What are those?
We see a tremendous amount of chronic conditions, and we see osteoporosis, we see anxiety, we see depression, we see Parkinson's, we see digestive issues, heartburn, ulcers. Anything that goes from stem to stern, we see. So, and you say, imagine she would give up, but it's like being on fire and saying, no one put me out.
Yeah.
She was in so much pain. She missed her daughter's college graduation.
Oh, gosh. Boy, when it really starts impacting and interrupting life, you can get pretty darn determined to find a solution no matter how long it takes. So, as you talk about all those things, these symptoms that you'll see folks come in with, why does food help to alleviate a lot of this pain that they come in with.
It's amazing, right?
Yeah.
But you think about, I always tell my clients, every bite you take is harming or healing. So if you're eating food that nourishes the body and the cells can regenerate, and it brings down inflammation that we're exposed to in our lives, you can't help but get better.
And how long do you think it takes to make a shift and really start to see results?
Well, it really depends on how long they've been in that condition.
Yeah.
So it doesn't necessarily happen overnight, but I think she said she had complete relief in 2 months, but she was feeling better along the way. And so that's what we encourage people. You're going to get better. You're going to get better.
So, and I know it can be complicated to look at, we saw all those foods, and so that's why you're there to help support, which is wonderful. But I do want to know from you, what is the biggest culprit that is causing so much inflammation in Americans?
Sugar and processed food.
Yeah.
Okay, now that's a bummer.
You just listed Steve's food groups.
Because a lot of us eat a lot of sugar and eat processed food, so I'm sure.
I call that job security.
Okay, well, you're going to be doing okay. So you have people who come in, and this is what so many people's diets look like, and oftentimes they do it unknowingly, right? They're looking for whatever's easy, whatever's inexpensive.
Yeah.
How do you create a mental shift for them? Because that can be quite a big hurdle for a lot of people.
Well, initially, you have to realize they came to us because they're seeking relief.
Yeah.
So then it is, once you recognize what their goals are, and then we say we can affect change, a lot of times I'll say, just give me 2 weeks. And then usually within 2 weeks, we'll
They're
start
starting
seeing
to get a little progress, which
start to
keeps
get
them
progress.
motivated for the next 2 weeks and the next 2 weeks after that.
Absolutely. Relief is everything.
Oh,
Really
Melanie,
is.
really, that was
Melanie.
really inspirational. And thanks to Madeline for sharing her story. That was great.
Nutritional Weight and Wellness is offering an early bird discount on their most popular class, the Nutrition for Weight Loss program.
Save $50 on 12 classes, plus 2 hours of one-on-one support with a nutritionist or a dietitian. The program begins in late March and is available at all 7 of their Twin Cities locations. We've posted all of the details on our website, twincitieslive.com. I do want to say, too, Dishing Up Nutrition, that radio show is available as a podcast, so you can get that wherever you
get the
find
My Talk
the
1071
podcast.
app, you can get it all.
And you're so good to go, and you'll get addicted to it. A big thanks to Nutritional Weight and Wellness for sponsoring the show.